237x more sales. The Caitlin Clark effect continues to be felt even now despite the WNBA being on a break. Even 2024 League MVP A'ja Wilson could not surpass Clark, as evidenced by just how much the Indiana Fever rookies basketball cards outsold those of Wilson's during an auction. According to a post by @BacardsCom on X, the A'ja Wilson Signatures GV basketball card sold for $915. Meanwhile, the smallest amount that a Clark card sold for was $12,322. That card is the Caitlin Clark Black Gold Auto. Other Clark cards that were sold were the Sparks Patch, Selections GV, Concourse BF, and Signatures BF. Collectively, all of Clark's cards sold for $216,672, which is almost 237 times more than what Wilson's cards sold for. While 237x is the collective value that all of Clark's cards sold over Wilson's. Even by looking at just how much each individual card sold for, the gap is still considerable. The cheapest Clark card, the Black Gold Auto, was still worth $11,407 more than Wilson's. In fact, despite being the MVP last season, Wilson's cards still sold less than Sabrina Ionescu's. One Ionescu card, the Color Blast SSB, reportedly sold for $2,319, which was $1,404 more than Wilson's and $10,003 less than Clark's Black Gold Auto. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever could not figure out how to defeat A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever fans had a lot to celebrate last season. Clark set and broke several records, the Fever enjoyed a lot more success than in previous seasons, and they clinched their first postseason berth since 2016. However, there are still a lot of things left for the Fever to figure out, and one of those is the Las Vegas Aces. Led by A'ja Wilson, the Aces battled the Fever a total of 4 times during the 2024 regular season. In these clashes, the Aces came out on top as winners in each and every single one. In fact, the Aces were the only team that the Fever failed to beat even once during the 2024 season. This is, of course, expected, considering the fact that the Aces were champions in 2022 and 2023. Meanwhile, the Fever was a franchise that was awarded the first overall pick for 2 seasons in a row. As Caitlin Clark and the rest of the young Indiana Fever core mature, they will likely face more challenges and answer more questions. One of those questions will be how they can beat A'ja Wilson and the rest of the Las Vegas Aces. Under coach Stephanie White, the Fever have a chance for a new game plan and perhaps a chance to defeat the Aces.